What happened?
It's replaying on somebody's.
Oh man, I missed us doing the last week. We did the na 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 na. We should have
I
all
had to
done that.
stop myself from doing that again.
I wanted to do it. I was like, it would have been fun. No, 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 no,
I almost started
no,
going,
no,
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 no.
no, no. Oh my
We should do that
God.
next
We
week.
are
We
not
should do like
professional podcasters. In case anybody had any ideas otherwise,
no.
Well,
We are the
we are three silly dudes.
we are three grumpy old men. Hola amigos and welcome to the Markout Mania.
oh,
Woo!
I am Pedro Burgues, Road Texan Spaniard, and we have with us all the way from Jim's house. It's James the Extreme. Sorno, how are you?
I am doing good, my friend. Doing good. Ready to rock and roll. Lots to get into today. Lots of stuff
Oh
happened,
yeah.
/ is happening. So,
Yeah, and fresh from his drawing board, it's Zeus, King Dark, the God of Thunder. How are you?
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy now because I just came from the frying pan.
yeah, I know you're having it. Just stuffed your face.
That's right.
You want me to show everyone what you had, Zeus?
Sure.
Like,
American breakfast.
That shit would look. That should look good. Made me hungry.
I got a big iced coffee to go with it too. I made.
Look at this guy.
Here we go. Does everyone see it? Here's Zeus's breakfast.
Guy's killing it.
I don't see it on. There it is. Yeah.
His breakfast.
Should make 2 of those to go. All right, there, Papa. Come on.
Right? Yeah.
He did
Same day air.
Yeah, same day. Ooh. Yeah. You guys were killing it last night on the Pedro show. You guys were doing some good stuff.
Yeah, we had fun on the art stream.
Yeah. You guys are all right.
Zeus told some cool stories. Yeah. Zeus told some cool stories, and I gotta send both of you something before Halloween. I got some stuff to say.
Pedro should be drawing for some horror comics. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Horror comics or horror or comics.
Horror. Yeah, I'll draw a horror.
James is the one that handles the horrors.
Horror.
Yeah, I handle the horrors. Yeah.
Where James and I are going to collab and create a character called Horrora.
Horror.
It's like a He-Man She-Ra homage. Not a mashup, because then that would be a whole different kind of comic. But
I was thinking. I mean, when you said Horrora, I was thinking of Aurora from Alpha Flight.
Oh wow!
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Wow, I've heard that name.
She was.
Yeah.
She had schizoid multiple personality disorder too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was John Byrne's Canadian Avengers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he said he really just wanted to, when he created him, he's like, I just want him to fight the X-Men once in a while.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
But
I like Puck. He was cool.
yeah, Puck was he kind of grew on me. Basically because he couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
A little bit because everybody else had all these great powers and suits and demons living inside of them and stuff like that. But
he was like the Timu Beast. But he wasn't smart.
He was like the Canadian Beast. He was nowhere near as smart as
No, not even close. No, come on, man. Hank McCoy's a genius.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, they Chris Claremont definitely should have let John Byrne have Wolverine to put into Alpha Flight. after they killed Guardian.
I used to call Guardian the fake Captain America.
Mm.
You know, he definitely was. I mean, he was kind of ripped off of Captain Canuck a little bit.
Yeah, Captain Canuck. And didn't he was a ripoff too of who's the superhero from England? Union Jack,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, and then Captain Britain too.
Yeah,
Captain Britain. There you go. Yeah.
Both of them had.
Yeah.
I mean, but I mean, honestly, the way that John Byrne, wrapped the flag around, Guardian was really, that was top tier design.
No. Yeah. His costume was hot. Yeah. It was hot. And Sasquatch. It was cool.
Like I said, demon living inside of him.
Yeah.
They thought he was like the Hulk.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Well, yeah, it was exposed to gamma rays, and it opened a portal for demon to come live inside of my body.
Byrne was something else, though. He was definitely a creative force.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And Marina was,
Yeah.
she was cool.
Yeah, I think we good memories of this. Shit. Marina, I forgot about her.
Well, that was like
Jesus.
that whole after the first issue, that whole like 3-issue story arc was about her and Namor and
Right. That's right.
brought in
Damn, I gotta go back to my shit and reread a lot of this.
yeah, they even had they brought Sue Storm into it.
Mm.
And she didn't have to be the boss of everything back then.
Right.
She could just be Invisible Woman. Kick ass.
That was before her and Namor, right?
Oh no.
Or no?
That was
No?
after her. Yeah.
After?
Yeah. Because that was like 83, 84.
Right.
They were married, and Franklin was already crawling around. Namor had he had several romantic partners.
He was a whore.
he was a king.
Yeah, he was a king. That's right. He was a king. I am King Namor.
Hey, everybody, King England coming through here.
Hey, I'll be back. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was all right. He was all right, Namor.
Another cool kind of forgotten character from that Alpha Flight run was Nemesis.
Nemesis.
She had that red and black costume.
Yes.
That sword that sword that was an atom's width thick, and she cut things not because of the sharpness of the blade, but because the blade moved between the molecules of.
Right. Damn, dude, you remember all that? Shit.
Yeah. I have a brain that's full of useless information.
As you saying is when I'm like, oh yeah, I couldn't even, yeah.
But she killed that giant French Canadian version of Kingpin.
Yeah.
Up into 40 pieces. I think that was.
What was the guy's name who ran Alpha Flight? Shit, I forgot his name.
Was he like a little midget dude, or?
No, that was Puck.
Oh, okay, Puck.
No. Who's the government guy who ran it?
Well, the prime minister did. I mean, they didn't have a liaison like Gyrich.
Right.
Avengers. Because they lost Alpha Flight lost funding, and they had to go on their own.
Right. Henry Gyrich. Yeah, I remember him too.
Hmm.
And
That
then
guy.
yeah,
That guy.
that guy was an asshole.
That guy.
Yeah, I remember when he went into the Avengers and he's like, "Look, we're running this shit now. We only need 7 of you. We want you,
Yeah, I remember that.
you, and you. The rest of y'all get the hell out. You know,
I remember that. Yeah.
you know, you don't have Avengers clearance anymore. We'll call you if we need you."
That's when the Avengers had the inflated lineup. They had like Moon Dragon and
Yeah,
a whole bunch of. They had everybody was on that thing. Hercules. And Jesus.
I forgot about the existence of Moon Dragon.
Yeah.
well, you know, I'll say this: she was much better in the New Defenders than she was in Avengers.
Mm.
New Defenders, that the way that book ended was so different than the way it started out. I mean, the Defenders, when they started out, I mean, that was one of the most powerful groups of all time. I mean, you had Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, Hulk, Valkyrie,
Yeah.
and I think Nighthawk was in there.
Yep.
But I mean, you talk about
Yeah, that funky costume too. That Nighthawk with the eyes. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, that was a crazy group. But you know, and then it ended up with Moon Dragon and Angel and Beast and Iceman. Or was Beast in there or not? I think he might have been. And Gargoyle and
Gargoyle. Yeah.
and Cloud. It was a really weird, eclectic group. And
Wasn't Hellcat part of that too? Hellcat.
yeah, she was like in the middle.
She was in the middle.
In the early and in the middle, but she wasn't in there at the end. But yeah, I remember that one of the reasons they were ending the New Defenders too was because you know they knew they were going to put the original X-Men back together,
Right.
and they needed those guys.
Well, that's a nice way to start the show for a change. Talking comics.
Yeah.
Camis. But I know what you really want to talk about isn't Avengers Assemble. What you really want to talk about is No Mercy.
Yeah, that's today. And the biggest pop from the biggest pop match wise during the night from last night's SmackDown came from an NXT wrestler, Javon Evans. But as you said earlier, Pedro, in the pre-show, they were in Orlando, so go figure. You know,
Javon Evans, aka a pencil with a eraser, and you drop it on the eraser end, and it bounces a lot. So Javon Evans.
I'm actually had in the Kia Center last night because it sounded like they had about 4 people.
At least
really?
He's in better shape than some guys, though.
Yeah,
he is little, but he is skinny. But at least he's fit.
Skinny, yeah. He's got height. He's got height, but he just doesn't have.
Yeah, and he takes a beating too.
What's that? Wrestle ticks, right? Wrestle ticks.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
They were in the Kia Center last night.
Kia Center. Let's see.
AKA Amway.
Oh yeah, the Amway Center, yeah.
Yeah.
The arena.
Yeah, the arena. There he goes.
It says the setup was for 10,293 tickets distributed was 9,831, 462 tickets available. That was before the show. So yeah, I don't know if they
probably sold to capacity.
Yeah, because it sounded like it was only like 4 people, especially for the main event.
Tell us what happened, James, on SmackDown, because you watched.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole show. I just want to go through the main event because the show was meh. I mean, the best match of the night was easily Javon Evans versus Sami Zayn. It was a U.S. Open Challenge, and that was actually a pretty good match. I enjoyed that match. The crowd was into him, and the crowd popped so hard for Javon Evans. Yeah, but again, they're in Orlando, so go figure.
I'm sure they'll pop from other places.
Yeah, but it's NXT country over here, so.
Yeah.
And but the main event was Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, and Jade Cargill of the WWE Women's Championship. And not like the match was going to go down as one of the top 10 of all time. I'll just say that. But before the ending hit, the match was, people were missing cues. There were some timing issues. It wasn't a very smooth match. Okay? There was a tag team match. There was a women's tag team match right before it. It was with Julia Kiana James versus B-Fab and Michigan, actually, which nobody popped for, and Julia got 0 pop. That match was so bad, it made the main event look like Flair Steamboat. Anyway, so they're going at it, blah, blah, blah. It's getting towards the end, and Nia Jax is going to ram Jay Cargill into the steel steps. And now, I don't know who's to blame here. I don't know if Jay Cargill tripped or if Nia Jax just didn't know her own strength. But Jay Cargill got pushed so hard into the steps that homegirl ate the steps. She ate the steps and got busted open the hard way.
Oof.
I mean, bad, right over her eye. And I thought she was cosplaying Muda for a second. I'm like, hello. Her face, it was blood everywhere. So the match pretty much stopped. It was more like stalled. Like everybody's playing, like everybody's selling. And the ref is tending to Jay because she's bleeding all over the place. And so they finally all get back in the ring. Jay does this move, and Tiffany Stratton breaks it up and falls on Nia Jax. Nia Jax is flat on her back, arms out. So Tiffany just fell on top of her. So all the refs got to do is count 1, 2, 3. Apparently, there was a miscommunication, because the ref goes 1, 2, and the third count stops in midair.
Yeah.
And it looks like somebody took a picture because the arm didn't move. And you saw Nia Jax turn over, and they showed it on camera. Nia Jax looked at the ref and goes, "What happened?"
Oh, Jesus
like that was the finish.
Oh my god!
So they messed that up.
Yeah, I just watched. Oh god, they had a number of botches in this match.
Yeah,
I just saw the 3 count fuck up, and I just saw Tiffany's botch that was her dive that didn't get caught at all, and she just fell right in front of Nia Jax.
I'm telling you, the match. So then.
Yeah, that's the injury.
They go to the end, and Jay's supposed to, I guess it's supposed to, I guess they improvised it one more time on the fly, and Jay was supposed to break up the count, and either Tiffany was late or Jade was late, and she didn't come in. She ended up just doing a moonsault instead and pinned Nia Jax 1, 2, 3. And you see the ref as she holding up Tiffany's arm going, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." If you read her lips, you can say, "I fucked up."
Oh god!
And I started laughing because not only did you miss the 3 count, Tiffany missed the dive, and she missed the breakup pin because instead of going for the breakup pin, she went and do the moonsault instead. It was just a mess. The whole ending was a total mess. The crowd was completely silent.
Jesus. The blood gushing out of Jade's head.
Yeah. It's
You
brutal.
know,
I'm telling you.
the angle they showed it from, James, I couldn't tell really what
I
happened.
don't know if
Like,
she tripped or if she got put, shoved in there. It's hard to tell. But she got, she was doing a Muda cosplay.
oh god, that's a pretty big gash above her eye.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's savage.
But yeah,
So,
we would
but
need to
what a
see another
cluster.
angle of it. We would need to see
Yeah.
another angle
So
of it.
it was a cluster, and that just ruined SmackDown. I mean, it wasn't like it was a good show to begin with. It was meh from the beginning. So, but I'm like,
This
damn, this is the best you could do.
this may be a terrible thing to say, but she looks cool with the blood pouring down her face.
She did. You know what? She did because I don't think she realized. Yeah, because last night the camera was right in her face. I think it was accidentally.
Yeah, yeah.
But the camera was right in her face, and you saw everything. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm badass. I'm ready. I want the belt." And I didn't think she knew she was busted open yet at that point.
Oh
Then
wow.
all of a sudden, her face went red. And the ref came running with a towel,
Yeah, yeah.
and like everything just stalled for like a good 30 seconds. I mean, she was. I mean, she bled through a towel.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a mess. A
Um
mess.
I want
I
to
was like, this match
touch on
sucks. SmackDown
that
sucks.
Julia thing real fast, James.
Julia got no pop, Pedro, and
Yeah,
I
I want to say
zero.
why it's happening though. They're not doing anything with
They're
her.
not doing anything
They're
with.
not giving
Now
her.
look,
If you don't
I
give
don't
them
want to hear.
stories, if you don't give them
Yeah,
stories and something to do, then it does not.
and there's the people who are arguing now. Oh well, her and Stephanie came in at the same time. But yeah, they strapped the rocket on Stephanie's back. There's a little bit of a difference there. And they're not giving Julia anything. She's United States champion. Who the hell has she faced in the past month?
Well,
Nobody.
but it's not just about who she's facing. She needs to have a storyline.
Right, but
Like,
Pedro,
and look.
she can't have a storyline. She's not facing anybody. She hasn't wrestled anybody. She's been in tag team matches. There's no storyline. There's nothing.
Calm down, James.
James, listen.
Give her
Listen to me.
something. Give her something.
Listen to me, James. Okay, her strength in Japan was never the in-ring. I said this plenty of times before she was
Right.
ever in the WWE. I always told you all.
Yeah.
Her in-ring, not so great. Her ideas for the matches, usually not so great. She was one of those people who like doing setup for stunt spots. Like, let's spend a bunch of time setting up a stunt spot, then clumsily do a stunt spot. Or let's just do like stupid things. When her Zeus, I think you might agree with me. Her strength really was character stuff and kind of in some ways, submission things. She did better with that than kind of trying to do big moves.
Like that brawling match.
Well, with Hana,
Yeah,
but that Hana was a different thing. Yeah, that was a different thing because Hana was a good brawler.
But yeah, but her work on the mat much better than pretty much anything else she would do.
Yeah, she because you know how like in the New Japan and some of the Stardom stuff, the big main event style is like doing a bunch of wrestling moves and sort of big moves. She's not great at that stuff, right? Julia was good at character work, promos, creating feuds and rivalries with lots of people up and down the card. She had storylines with people up and down the card. So anytime there was random tag matches and stuff, there was a thing to go into it, right? There was a little narrative thread for her to chew on. This was the stuff that she was good at. They have not made use of this in the NXT, from NXT to the main roster. They haven't made use of it. This is the stuff she's good at, not the in-ring junk. What she's good at is character work.
Yeah, but they're not even using her character, Pedro. They're not using her at all.
Exactly. They're not playing to her strength at all.
No.
They're not even like.
And they stick Kiana James with her, and still nothing. Nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
I mean, they're just not doing anything. But I mean, what can you do? That's how it goes. I mean, lots of people.
Yeah, but all four of them. All four of them in that match yesterday got zero pop.
Yeah, because
Nobody's interested in them because they don't give them anything.
I
You know?
mean, Mitchin doesn't. I mean, she's constantly being put in the U.S. title loop, but for what reason? Like people aren't into her. They're not into her. It's not going to take off. Like people are more
The
invested.
B-Fab is not on TV enough to get any kind of garner any interest. You know, she's just on TV so sporadically that you don't care if she's there or not.
When Dakota Kai was still there, people were more invested in her chasing the Intercontinental title than they were in Mitchin chasing Chelsea and whatever endlessly
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
U.S. title. They just don't care
yeah.
about Mitchin. So why put Julia in any kind of thing with Mitchin and you're not even going to build it up? It's just they're just going to be like, oh, let's fight or something. I mean, it doesn't make sense. You got to do something with these people. You got to give them.
I'm watching that tag team match yesterday, Pedro. I'm watching it, and it was so paint by numbers. Like they all four of them were just going through the motions. The crowd wasn't into it, and I don't blame them because the crowd's not into it.
Well, and
it's hard to get up. It's hard to get up.
The end ring doesn't matter, in my opinion, for the most part. I mean, I say that, and then when you have those weird botches like you've been talking about, it does kind of matter.
Yeah, it does kind of matter. You know,
it does
I mean,
kind of matter a little bit, but
yeah, I mean, you got 10,000 people that you got to give them something.
James, remember Jay versus Damian Priest from Paris, or no, not from Paris, from Lyon, France.
Yeah.
They did jack shit in that match. They did like
that match was atrocious, but everybody loved it.
People were on the edge of their seats in the crowd, and people online maybe didn't love it, but at the crowd at that live, they were on the edge of their seats, hanging on everything they did. They were doing nothing. It was great. I thought it was great because it was like, this is actually what pro wrestling is. You do a bunch of nothing, and people think, oh,
yeah.
But yeah, you got to give them.
Just got to give her something. Give her something. Give her something.
You're gonna have to take the title off her and put it on a big name. I don't know who that big name is. If it's Charlotte, if it's Alexa, if it's Bailey, it's gonna have to be someone that the crowd is gonna actually.
I say you call up Sol Ruka and you put the belt on her.
I don't know.
What, you can't do any worse? You can't do any worse than what you're doing now?
But it's going to be more of the same. It's going to be more of the same, James. That's the problem. You need to put it on a. So you know how they put the Intercontinental title on Becky, and suddenly people care about it because Becky's involved. You're going to have to do the same thing with this U.S. title. You're going to have to either put it back on Chelsea because people were into Chelsea having it. They were into her having it. So you're going to either have to put it back on her or put it back on one of the big, quote unquote, big stars, right? Because otherwise, people just aren't going to care.
Because James, you can't call up Sol Ruka right now because she's in the middle of that story with Zari.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
They both deserve to see that through.
Right. Yeah. You're right. And she got that speed thing too, right? That's tonight. She's defending that tonight, right? Yeah.
She's defending. She is. You're right.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the card. So NXT No Mercy is tonight.
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, yeah. The War Memorial. And
and they call it that because it's a war zone in Fort Lauderdale.
Zeus, I don't know if you know this.
You remember Sammy down the street? Because half a damn everything James, am I lying if I say everything in the northern part of Florida is just fucking garbage crime?
Nope, you are not lying.
Okay. Jacksonville, Fort Lauderdale,
Zeus, Florida Man exists for a reason. I mean, it's just
yeah, but Florida Man is like central South Florida. I would tell Florida is so big and long. It's got different regions to it.
Yeah,
it's almost like its own country. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like that's kind of like Texas, but smaller.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say.
So it's just.
But anyway,
yeah, the War Memorial. The War Memorial. You got Javon Evans versus Josh Briggs. How has Josh Briggs been, James?
You know what? I'm digging the heel turn, and it's working on it because he's getting a lot of heat as a heel. So it's working on it. He's a big guy too. He looked over Femi dead in the eye. I mean, he's a big dude, but he still needs a little work in the ring. But the heel turn is working.
Last year, they sent Josh Briggs and Tavian Heights to Noah for their version of the G1, the N1.
Yeah.
And people were praising both of them in that tournament. I didn't watch the matches, though. But so, yeah, I was curious. Jordan Grace versus Blake Monroe in a weaponized steel cage match. What does this mean, weaponized steel cage?
Yeah, that means you're going to have weapons all throughout the cage.
Oh, is this kind of like that Raven cage match? What was it called? The Funhouse or something like that?
Yeah, some shit.
Wasn't that like the Bowery or something?
It's called Bells of the Bowery match or whatever they call it.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have all kinds of stuff inside the steel cage.
Okay. Ethan Page defends the North American title against Tavian Heights.
So that actually should be a pretty decent match.
Tavian Heights, I just like watching him hit suplexes because his suplexes look so nice and it looks like he's legit hitting them. He may not be. I mean, likely it's still the magic trick going on, but it just looks great when he's hitting them.
Yeah, it does. It does look good. He's an Olympic wrestler, so you know.
Yeah, Soruka with Zarya defends the women's speed title against Lainey Reed. Remind me, who's Lainey Reed? I don't remember.
Her claim to fame, funny. She's the one who got Charlotte Flair back in the ring after her knee surgery. They wrestled in a PC about 6,000 times.
Okay.
And it was so good that they signed her to a contract. And, they've been building her up ever since. So she's okay. She's all right. She's not this, it's nothing special. She's all right.
The main event for Zeus of the night, JC Jane with Fallon Henley defends the NXT Women's title against Lola Vice.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
I'm all about the whole match right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zeus going to be loving that one.
Yeah.
Are they going to strap Lola Vice tonight? Is it time?
I think so. No, JC Jane's been, don't sleep. She's been killing it as a heel. Nobody likes her, which is perfect.
Yeah, they've been putting some videos and stuff up, of them, them in the past and them going at it before. So
yeah, I mean, I can see them putting the belt on Lola Vice because I see you're bringing it to AAA too. So yeah.
I was gonna say, Lola Vice being featured on thumbnails of AAA videos on the YouTube seems to increase views. Is all I'm gonna say.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you have an NXT show with no Jada Parker, no Last Legend? How we living?
I know, man.
I mean, there's only so many, matches. Do you want it to be like New Japan, James? Do you want 8-man matches?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
He wants it like AEW. Come on.
Do you want 6 tag teams against 6 tag teams?
No.
Oh man. Zeus, you know what that one match was? It was that Bozilla was on in that Stardom show last night. It was like a 3-way, like 4-person or 3-person tag team match or whatever. So it was 3 teams of so there's like 12 people or something involved in the entire match. Oh, that's what you're talking about, basically. Someone, a little quick note about that match though. Bozilla did a suplex on someone, and apparently someone translated the Japanese commentator. They said something like, "Bozilla, it's a superplex. Just her doing a suplex anywhere in the ring is a superplex. Doesn't have
you
to
stand on yeah, it's a top rope. Chihuahua. Speaking of women's titles, Is it true that Kalani Jordan's the new fucking knockout champ?
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll get to that in a bit. Yeah,
Okay.
but the main event. I'm assuming this is the main event. I don't know what the main event of this show is going to be, but Obafemi defends the NXT title against Ricky Saints.
Yeah, that's got to be the main event, right?
I assume, but I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, for NXT.
Yeah. Obafemi should never lose that belt.
Well, he's got to lose it sometime.
Never. He's got to lose it sometime. He's got.
It needs to be fuckery. You know, it needs to be interference, a chair, a table, you know, a Russian chain, something.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let me find that TNA show from last night. I saw it earlier. I saw it somewhere.
Yeah. Was that Victory Road, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. No one knows the details yet, but Ash by Elegance or whatever her name is, now
Dana Brooke.
She used to be Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke.
She vacated the women's title.
She could no longer wrestle.
It did. It did sound like she was retiring. Basically, no one knows why though.
No, who else might have to retire? Piper Niven.
Who? Oh, I did hear something about this. How did she get hurt?
Her neck in the ring. She's supposed to be going on. They say that she should be undergoing neck surgery soon, and that's it. She's done. So.
Oh man, that's sad.
Yeah.
So
that's what they say. So we'll see what happens.
To what Zeus was saying, so this NXT show tonight has 6 matches. This TNA Victory Road had 11 matches.
Brutal.
God damn, that's a lot of matches.
But yeah,
that's a lot of matches, man.
Ash by Elegance had to vacate the Knockouts title, and they had a match between used to be Zaya Lee, right? But it's like Lei Ying Lee versus Kalani Jordan, and Kalani Jordan is the new Knockouts champion.
So hold on. So two NXT wrestlers now hold TNA's top titles.
Again.
Yeah, again.
once again.
Mm-hmm.
But
wow.
I'm sure TNA's getting some money, and they're getting the exposure.
Hey,
is this because you're setting up war games?
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah, because this past Tuesday on NXT, TNA invaded fucking NXT, and jumped. They beat the shit out of Trick Williams and Obafemi and everybody. And everybody showed up. Even Matt Cardona.
So
was mac and cheese there?
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, well, we'll get to him in a moment. But TNA Victory Road was at the Edmonton Expo Center in Edmonton. Was it in Alberta? Yeah, I think it's in Alberta, Canada. It holds 2,294 people. They had 2,395, so only 101 seats of it. Well, that was before it went on, so that was pretty close to a sellout for TNA. That's pretty good for them, I guess.
Another good one for them.
Steve Macklin. Steve, you do it,
Macklin.
He lost the TNA International title to Frankie Kazarian last night.
Boy, that's 2 marketable guys right there.
I know.
When you think of guys that you want to put on a box of Wheaties, you think of Steve Mackey's and Frankie Kazarian, because God knows their image consultants, their people around them. None of them had the good sense to take either one of these or both of them and slap them upside the head with a new fucking name, because their names are terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Frank Kazarian's always been bland.
Yeah, but he should be cat.
Kaz, yeah.
The Kaz
Yeah.
or Kaz
Yeah.
or something like that. But Frankie Kazarian sounds like a guy that was on Dobie Gillis in 1964. Okay?
Dobie Gillis. Fucking
Right?
Dobie Gillis.
Fucking Maynard,
Fucking
Dobie
Dobie
Gillis,
Gillis.
and Frankie Kazarian. They all went to the fucking malt
Holy
shoppy
shit.
and they had fucking chocolate cokes and
Wow.
Chocolate Cokes.
right and then Frankie got sand kicked in his face by Steve Macklin at the beach, and it was, and then Charles Atlas walked over there and said,
Charles Atlas.
both of you guys are bland, know nothing. I'm taking both your girlfriends. See you later. So,
Oh my god!
so that's where the hell those
I
guys.
so want to see. I so want to see Charles Atlas like revived as a gimmick.
That was good, Zeus. That was good.
Holy shit. Hey, a news for James though. News for James related to his one of his favorites. So Leon Slater defended the TNA X Division title against Myron Reed. I don't know who Leon Slater is off the top of my head. I know who Myron Reed is, but
he's the TNA version of Javon Evans.
Well, okay, interesting you say that, because Santino Marella appeared and he announced that at Bound for Glory, Leon Slater versus Javon Evans.
Oh, look at that.
For the X Division title.
It's gonna be a no gravity match. Everybody's gonna be flying around the ring.
Gonna be like two rubber bands in a cardboard box.
Yep.
Brutal. Like two bouncy balls.
Some people were upset about the Kalani Jordan thing last night. I saw online, because they were saying like it should have been. They're mentioning all these other people in TNA, but I mean, who knows? I mean,
I think they're setting up war games.
Yeah,
I think this is all done to set up war games. NXT versus TNA. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I book it like that.
Sure, why not?
I mean, if you're gonna have TNA, you might as well use it for one of your big fours, right? I mean, I would.
Well, I mean, I'd use it for for that Halloween Havoc weekend.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. But use it. See what happens. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some TNA. Well, they were in Alberta, you said, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody shows up tonight from TNA.
This is total aside, but I just laughed. Someone asked a question on some forum: was Ryback never a world champion because he wasn't adequately fed?
Ryback. He so reminds me of no, that Ryback. Shut up.
Oh no! So apparently there's going to be some Roddy Piper stuff. We'll talk about this off the air. But have y'all heard anything about Roddy Piper and accusations?
No.
I mean, over the years, this and that, yeah, here and there.
There's an accusation coming up about some movie having to do with Luna Vachon that is aimed at Roddy Piper. So,
is Vice doing another hit piece?
I don't know. I don't know if this is a documentary or it says a movie, but I don't know. I'll check it out.
It's always nice to smear the dead, but whatever.
Oh, apparently it is a documentary. Yeah, it's a documentary. They had a premiere at the Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas, and there is a allegation that Roddy Piper may have done something with an underage Luna Vachon. So, who knows? Who knows?
I mean, I'd never heard that. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I never. I mean, I've heard of Luna Vachon getting bullied. People saying a lot of mean things to her about back in her day, but I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, I never heard it.
I mean, I don't know who'd be stupid enough to bully Luna Vachon anyway, because she's crazy. She kicked your ass, but
right.
Maybe not when she was 12 or 13 years old, but
No. Pedro.
uh, I think what you guys really want to talk about so we're you talking about NXT's got that show tonight, yeah, whatever. That's cartoon wrestling. That's the cartoon wrestling. What about the real pro wrestling? Don't you guys want to watch the real pro wrestling that's going to happen on AEW Collision?
Are they converging on another burnout fucking Casa Bonita restaurant?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I don't know where it's taking place. It might have already taken place. Who knows? It might be taped. I have no idea. No, it says live, so it must be live from somewhere. But Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart. It says Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart, and then it has the number 3. So does this mean it's like their third match? It's like a series between them. I have no idea. Hook and it.
Ever since every time Jamie Hayter comes back from injury, right?
Yeah.
Every time she comes back, she's in better shape, right? She's in better shape. Her look is more refined, and then they do even less with her. It's like all her hype and everything. She had more hype and more interest, by whoever was booking her, 4 or 5 years ago, than now.
Yeah.
It's actually more marketable and than ever before.
I'm going to say something. I don't think this is controversial either. I really don't. Jamie Hayter, before she got like super fit, when she was a little bit of a thicker girl, she was better looking and she was more over. Like that version of her was more over.
I just said that, but I said it a lot nicer.
Yeah. But you remember, Zeus, you remember her and B. Priestley as a tag team in Stardom? Do you remember them as a tag team in Stardom?
Yeah.
You used to say they could have been like the female Road Warriors over there or something if they wanted to, because they were, they had the size and all that stuff, and her whole game was better, as even her like banter. Her banter was better as a character when she was like back then. Going through all these glam ups and getting super fit, it just seemed to have made her become like anyone else. Like she just become like anyone else. You remember that first time she came back all fit? Everyone thought it was Becky Lynch because she colored her hair.
Right, yeah.
Because she colored her hair orange. She colored her hair orange. Yeah. Everyone's like, "Oh, Becky Lynch is in AEW," and then they're like, "No, that's not Becky Lynch. That's Jamie Hayter." And it was like, but it doesn't look like Jamie Hayter, But yeah, Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart, and there's a 3 in the graphic. I don't know if that means it's their third match. I have no idea. Hook and Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill and Brian Keith.
Yeah, that sounds like a banger.
Kyle Fletcher defends the TNT title against Commander.
Snooze.
And a trios match: Moxley, Daniel Garcia, Cesaro versus Roderick Strong. Who's that other guy that was in from that Undisputed Era or whatever they were called in no, the other one he's Canadian. I can't remember his name for shit. Man, I'm looking at his pic. Who?
O'Reilly?
Yeah, O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah. Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly's. Yeah. So Roderick Strong, O'Reilly, and some other guy. I don't know who this other guy is. James, you remember last weekend?
O'Reilly's Auto
Yeah, that's
Parts
how it
Dude.
goes. O'Reilly's. Do you remember last weekend the AEW had that countdown show before their pay-per-view? And
yeah, all of us watched it. It was crap. Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember like Daniel Garcia had some match and there's some guy on commentary who kept screaming at him like he was angry at him, like, look at me, why don't you look at me? Look at me.
Yeah.
That's the other guy in this trios match. I don't know this fucker.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know his name. I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
James, you eating something? You need a lot of fresh ground pepper. What the hell is that noise?
Oh, no. That was me opening up my Diet Coke bottle.
Oh, okay. I was like,
sorry.
It sounds like fresh ground pepper being.
Yeah. I'm doing Chef Jim's house. Yeah.
He's putting a lot of seasoning, so you can hear it now.
Yeah.
He's putting all this seasoning.
James has no situational awareness of where his fucking microphone is.
No, I don't. I'm so sorry. I'm so oblivious to everything. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, I was seasoning my horse, Dorbs.
James, we know you don't put black pepper on your horse. We know you put that white pepper on your horse. just like Gordon snorting coke off your horse.
Yeah, 1989. No, we stop. Oh my god.
Oh, there was something I wanted to tell you about Naomi. She had some funny tweet.
She's great, man.
She had a hilarious tweet.
She's been an MVP this year. I mean,
hands down.
I mean, her character's just been so funny. I mean, just so outrageous and just, so much fun to watch. I mean, just like everything is just like, to borrow a term from the kids, I mean, she's just so extra and so good at it.
Yeah.
Oh, she said being out of in-ring action and still getting kicked is crazy.
Well,
yeah,
that's what you get for telling your husband to meet you in the freight elevator.
I'm impressed with Stephanie Vicaire because she cut a promo on Raw Monday in English, and she sounded pretty damn good. Yeah. I was like, look who's been taking classes. Yeah.
I heard Penta talking to, I think it was that interviewer guy, that Chris Van Valet guy.
Yeah.
And his Penta's English is sounding a lot better.
Good.
Lot better.
I wouldn't be surprised if WWE supplied tutors and shit like that. You know?
They really should.
No.
I mean, it's not like they don't have other people who are fluent,
Right.
And I mean, I'm sure there's people that work there, I mean, and it's just a lot of just asking, fucking, how do I say this without sounding stupid? I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm surprised Julia doesn't get with Asuka, Kari, and Io and help them work on their English too, get it better. I mean, start.
Interesting you say that because Asuka kind of sometimes does talk in English, like not on like on her channel and stuff like that. Her English is actually pretty good. I think the problem is when you ask them to memorize like promos.
Oh, okay. It's hard for them to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of know what I mean, right, James? Like it's that translation thing that happens in your head.
Yeah. Well, that's what Stephanie says she does. She recites the promo, the Spanish first in her head, and she translates it.
Mm.
That's why it takes so long for the words to come out of her mouth, because she's translating it. So it's like she's not reading it in English and saying it. She's memorizing the promo in Spanish. And she's translating it in her head as she says it.
Yeah.
So, I get that, but they should. Julia, Penta, all these people should be all the class, but WWE should have classes on the road. Hey, listen, we need you to do promos. We need you to do media. You have to make appearances. Hey, you got to learn how to put, phrases together.
I'm always going to be curious what would have happened with Hana Kimura if she didn't pass away in 2020, because she was one of they had sort of a plan, like her and Rossi and her mom, they sort of had a plan for her that she was going to do all this stuff in Stardom, then go to WWE and etc. Like they had like a whole plan for her. And part of the deal was she was constantly working on her English. She spoke pretty good English. And that was a big deal because she wanted to be able to speak English fluently when she got to the WWE. So one of the reasons Julia started practicing on her English before she came to NXT was because she was trying to sort of do what Hana was going to do. She's trying to follow that plan a bit. But yeah, that seems to be the thing all of them should be doing in a way.
I mean, especially if you're going to start using people from AAA, come on. I mean, it makes sense, and vice versa, You're going to start using your talent in AAA. Have them learn a little Spanish. Have them start learning how to cut a promo. Have them be like Ludwig Kaiser.
Why?
Nothing wrong with that.
Ludwig Kaiser doesn't wrestle in AAA.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. El Grande Americano.
Yes,
I'm sorry, my bad.
Really good at Spanish.
Yes, he's.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I got my foreign wrestlers confused.
Yeah, there. I mean, he's clearly German. He wouldn't speak Spanish.
No, right.
We want Ludwig Kaiser in Mexico. He's got no.
No, you're right.
He doesn't. He wouldn't resonate with those fans at all. It wouldldn't matter even if he could speak Spanish. He wouldn't know how to resonate with people.
I bet it'd be something if you learn how to sing in Spanish too.
Yeah, right. Just think that Bestia or Damien was the best Mexican wrestler singer.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
So
oh man.
There's did y'all hear something about Maven's top 10 current wrestlers?
No, I've not heard.
I gotta find this because
I hear this guy is supposedly so entertaining. Like his podcast is blowing up. He's supposed to be like real entertaining, or I don't know.
Well,
I haven't listened to it, so I can't tell you.
He was apparently he's pretty well liked among a lot of former wrestlers.
No.
I think he had Steven Richards on there.
Let me see if I can find this. Okay.
Stevie Richards is kind of like the American version of Lance Storm now. He's got pretty good honest takes.
Maven names his top 10 wrestlers right now. Number 10, Braun Breaker.
Okay.
Number 9, Thunder Rosa.
Okay.
Number 8, Shelton Benjamin.
Okay.
Number 7, Tessa Blanchard.
Okay.
Number 6, Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
Number 5, I don't know who this is. Y'all may have to tell me. VSK. What is VSK?
I don't know.
I don't know.
James. Okay. Number 4, Jade Cargill. Number 3, Seth Rollins. Number 2, Matt Cardona. And number 1, MJF.
All right.
So Cody Rhodes, the biggest star,
Now, his best
number
wrestlers or
6.
his personal favorites?
It says it's his top 10 wrestlers right now. It just says top 10 wrestlers right now.
So VSK is a guy named Vincent Scalise. He is
I've never heard of him.
right. He's in the Indies, wrestles for ECWA, World Extreme, Victory Pro.
ECWA still around?
I mean, it was during his career so far.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's somebody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brutal. Jade Cargill is only one notch above. It's only one notch above Seth Rollins. Wow.
Yeah.
Or below.
Yeah, below. Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry.
she's two. Hey, she's 2 spots above Cody Rhodes. She's 2 spots above Cody Rhodes.
Wow. That's saying something. Well, if you didn't watch the last night, you dropped a few pegs. I seen her in person, and I was like, "Oh." I agree with Nia Jax 100%. Standing still, she's amazing. Best that ever did it. But she has to start walking, and that's where it gets messed up.
This entry in the wrestling Wikipedia thing, it's saying that ECWA was established in 1967.
What? No, it wasn't.
They said
Really?
it was started in 1967 by a guy named Jim Kettner.
That name sounds familiar.
I never
but
heard of
it. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it before that Super 8 tournament in the late 90s.
That's where we all know it from. I remember them running shows up and down Jersey, or all up and down the East Coast. All in Jersey and Virginia and Massachusetts.
Apparently it was started in 67.
It can't be the same company, just different. It can't be.
I mean, it could have been just, floating under the radar for such a long time.
True. Maybe somebody picked up the rights and decided to keep the name. Who knows?
But I mean, it's in Delaware. The slightly major cities and arenas of Delaware.
Yeah.
There's a reason. There's a reason they went to the Norfolk Scope a lot of the time. Because
that's what I'm saying.
If you want people from Delaware, you're better off doing that.
Well, Zeus, come on, man! Delaware is the hotbed of professional wrestling. Don't you know that?
It's where the Briscoe brothers are from.
Yep, that farm,
Briscoe,
ranch, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay,
yes.
so it says that ECWA began as a backyard wrestling promotion in Newcastle, Delaware, started by some guy named Jim Kettner and a close friend of his at his home in 1967. In the 80s, it ran under the banner of ECWA semi-pro wrestling. Spot shows throughout the Delaware during the 80s. Shows performed at such venues as Mill Creek Fire Hall, Corpus Christi School, Thomas McKean High School, Claymont Fire Hall, the Nerd Temple,
Jimmy's Garage,
Parish Center, the Wilmington Boys and Girls Club, as well as various other one-time stops. The title history prior to 1993 was not recorded. So,
I remember them running shows in Jersey in the late 80s, early 90s. Them and Jersey All Pro used to go at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People used to talk about the Jersey All Pro a lot.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, a lot of that indie wrestling from the late 90s into the 2000s does not hold up at all.
it's a lot of.
If you watch some of those like Amazing Red low-key matches now from the early Ring of Honor stuff, it is like the stupidest fucking shit ever. And it's just like, this is like, you need that Benny Hill music playing for it. It is so fucking stupid.
Wait a minute. Benny Hill. Yeah. Speaking of Benny Hill, Alien Earth.
Oh, tell us what happened.
Pick it up again.
The season finale. What the actual fuck? Wow. It was like the writers gave up halfway through. The way it's set up is for a season 2, but like I'm trying to figure out, how does this fit in canon? Like how does this work? Because there's no mention of synths and hybrids and stuff like that in the first Alien movie, or Aliens for that matter. And in the final episode, the synths and the hybrids take over the entire island. Take over all the Prodigy. That's the evil company. And Whaley Yutani is on their way in ships to invade Prodigy to get back the Xenomorph eggs. So it's like, and yet there's no mention of this anywhere in the Alien timeline. So I'm trying to figure out how they're going to spin this. Did they just nuke the site from, they just nuke everything? Everything's poof, gone? Or like what? Like how they do it? They're at the end, all the synths and androids come together as like the Avengers. And then they trap the bad guys in a cell. And guess who's guarding the cell?
Who?
Yep. The Xenomorph. Guarding the cell on the orders of the synth, of the mutant Zip, who can.
The Xenomorph Whisperer?
Yeah. She's telling the Xenomorph to guard the cell. He's standing right in front of the cell, like, wow. Like, yeah, I'm done. That's it. No season 2 for you. Horrible. What a waste. And they had me hooked for like the first 2 episodes, and then went, womp, womp. Wow.
Man.
I went in there with no high hopes, nothing. And they got my hopes up high, and then they pulled the carpet out from under my foot. Suck.
Yeah.
Garbage.
That should happen.
I saw Marvel Zombies too.
Oh, what is it? Is it a show?
Yeah, it's a spin-off of the What If animated series.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 4-episode. It's a 4-episode spin-off, and it picks up exactly where the one shot picks up from. And I understand what they were trying to do. And again, it started out good, and they had it, but it turned into a convoluted mess. The only thing I give it, because no zombie movie has ever had a happy ending, and this stays true to form. It's a zombie apocalypse, so it shouldn't have a happy ending, and it doesn't. So that's good. But other than that, it became so convoluted at the end. They had the president. It seemed like a wasted opportunity. I thought it was, okay. And then they, like, towards the end, you're like, really?
Really?
Like, wow. Oh, okay, Infinity Hulk. Yeah, okay, good job. And I was like, yeah. So it was, I mean, I'll watch it again. If you go through the stuff I missed.
Was that the last episode?
Yeah, it was only 4 episodes. It was originally supposed to be a movie. It was supposed to be an animated movie, but because they wanted to use Spider-Man, and apparently part of Sony's deal with Disney, with them using Spider-Man for Marvel, is that he can't be in any animated movies. They're still doing Spider-Man across the universe and all that stuff. So,
Oh, Jesus.
right. So they switched it to a 4-episode miniseries. But I'll tell you this: they are not, with a capital NOT, not shy at all about the gore. Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that was kind of, the part of the, allure in the first place was,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but you think it because it's Disney Plus, they tone it down? Oh, brutal. I'm talking about, you see people eating intestines. You see multiple decapitations. You see all kinds of shit.
So it's like Fort Lauderdale on a Friday night.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the NXT wrestlers tonight trying to get around. Yeah, so yeah, but it was, that's a really good shot. So the way it was filmed, it looked good, but it just became convoluted.
Mm.
It's like, really, another plot piece? Okay. Like, I understand you want to explain everything, but some things are left better. Just leave it alone. No explanation needed.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it. I'll watch it again. I enjoyed it, but again, but this, I had zero expectations because it was Disney Plus. So I'm like, Disney Plus is gonna fuck up a zombie. So I'm like, yeah. But I was impressed with the level of gore.
Mm.
Interesting. Let's see. There's a YouTube channel I like to watch. It's this guy with he's got drones out there in Malibu, California,
Mm.
and he's been getting footage of great whites, and people in the water.
I knew this was going to
Well,
And yeah, and like that, there was one recently, a guy fishing out of a kayak, and the great white that was as big or maybe a little bit bigger than his kayak, about 13 feet long, was following him for a little bit.
yeah, I like to put odds on that. Yeah, I'll take the shark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He the shark lost interest after a little bit, but the guy couldn't even see it until it got about 6 feet away when the dorsal fin broke the surface.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I mean,
people just don't learn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but I mean, some dudes, that's how they make their money, is they go out fishing. And it's just like, I'd never be in one of those paddleboard
Yeah, but if
kayaks.
you're gonna fish, Zeus, You're gonna fish for a living. You don't do it in a kayak.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I understand that that's how some people, get going, and
Yeah,
but like, man, you're gonna, you know,
yeah, yeah. You don't do it in a kayak. You don't expose yourself like that. No.
I mean, there's that one guy who was, there was a tiger shark came in, or a bull shark, but just bum rushed the guy.
Mm.
These people just do not learn.
No, no, but I mean, that's the nature of the ocean. But the real point of the channel is to show that people are and always have been in swimming around sharks.
Yeah.
Yes, Brain. You missed it. You missed
Oh,
the epic breakdown. You'll have to watch the video on demand.
welcome in Echo Gate Studios. I don't know why I'm still in Twitch mode. Welcome in.
Be Brian Bell.
Yeah, we were breaking down all the 5-star matches, especially James was giving us the play-by-play on the 5-star match that happened between Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton last night.
5-star match. What are you talking about, Pedro? I was 7.5 easily.
7.5.
7 stars.
7 stars. You get a star. You get a star. You get a star.
Let me find those Meltzer ratings that I showed y'all.
Oh God.
Oh no, Zeus. What was that thing you showed us last night? Or this morning, I should say, from GCW.
Oh yeah.
That was atrocious.
It's just no selling and putting through tables and hitting each other with chairs and just. I swear to God, it's like watching fucking, Dragon Ball Z, but with fucking white trash instead of.
They drink a Four Loco and it goes all white.
Four Loco. Oh my God.
I would like to publicly unendorse, oppose endorsement of Four Loco in any flavor, shape, form, or whatever. That is the nastiest shit I've ever tasted in my life.
I've never had a Four Loco, nor do I watch it.
It's
never had it.
It is like discount store brand soda and lighter fluid.
Oh shit.
Woo!
I tasted one time. I was like, oh my God. I just poured it out. I was like, this is fucking terrible. This is the worst things I've ever had.
All I know about Four Loco is when people get like drunk on it, they go into some of the most insane blackout rages like possible.
From the lighter fluid.
Yeah. So let's see. Meltzer had some things to say about WrestlePalooza. James, you were the only one who watched WrestlePalooza amongst us, right?
Yeah. Now, let me preface this by saying this. It wasn't a bad show. It wasn't a great show, but it wasn't a bad show. But the way it was hyped up to be, it should have been the greatest show of all time. And it was a complete and utter letdown. Only because it was so hyped up.
The Travel G podcast is in the his house. Woohoo! Carry on, gentlemen. Welcome in.
What's up, Travel G podcast? Yeah, it was so overhyped that I was expecting all these things to happen. I mean, apparently all the rumors came out after the show. Like this person was supposed to interfere, that person was supposed to turn heel, this person was supposed to show up. I'm like, yeah, you should have put that on the show.
But that was the surprise.
Right. There you go. Right.
You didn't get your surprises.
Right.
See, it's like trick or treat. Sometimes you get the candy bar, and sometimes you get slapped in the mouth.
I know.
I mean, at least in my house. I mean,
Yeah.
Halloween was rough in the Goose King Dark household.
Saying.
So
No lightning bolt for you.
WrestlePalooza, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. Dave Meltzer gave it 2 stars.
It was just a glorified squash match.
And
That's
which
why I thought something was going to happen.
Y'all
Right.
predicted it.
That's why I thought something was going to happen afterwards because it was quick. And I was like, okay, so what's going to happen now?
yeah.
Now, who's going to come out and save Cena? You know, this was set up Brock's next opponent. Nothing. It was the first match on the card. He got on the plane and left.
The Usos versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, 3.25 stars by Dave Meltzer.
Oh, a decent match. J.O. and Jey Uso bust himself open with the chair. Like an idiot.
I kind of I can kind of see how it happened. It wasn't he went too low on the
he went too low. He went no, but Pedro. Not only did he went too low, but you can't have your head there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He
yeah.
Like, because it's the nature of things. If you swing something and it hits anything, any kind of surface, a soft surface, a hard surface, there's going to be some amount of bounce back. You hear my hand hitting the desk here. My hand does a little bit of bounce back as it hits the desk.
Right.
So yeah, the chair is going to bounce back. You can't follow the chair.
You would think as a professional, you would think you would know this as a professional wrestler. Idiot.
Stephanie Vaquera versus Io Shirai, 4.25 stars.
That was the best match of the show, and it was a good match, and a happy ending too. It was a nice emotional ending. Her father was in the crowd. She was crying. She was thanking the crowd. It was good. I enjoyed it. It's good stuff.
Wasn't a happy ending for Io Shirai on Raw. But
no, but that was I'm like,
that was
finally
great.
the story's
angle,
yeah. It was but finally the story's paying off, right? Because what? How many months have been teasing this already? I mean, come on, how many times we talked about it? Oscar turning heel. When? I don't know. In 6 months. It's gonna happen. When? I don't know. WWE's dragging it out. Sure enough, finally paid off.
And I want to say, when Asuka hit that Hurricane, they made it look so good. Like the way
it was done well.
took it and stuff. They made it look so good.
Poor Rhea, she looked like a stunt double from Avatar.
I know, and Kyrie was so great being torn. Kyrie being torn about what she was being forced to do. That was so great on Raw. Anyway,
sets up the tag match in Perth. Go ahead.
CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, 3.5 stars.
Okay, I enjoyed that match because it's exactly two things I have to say about that match. One, it's exactly how you want a mixed tag team match to be. You want a little bit over the top. You want to build the tension for the hot tag. AJ Lee. They did that perfectly. It was a little comedic, a little over the top. It was played up for the fans. But second, it was way too long. That match should not be 45 minutes long.
Oh, was it that long?
It was over 30 minutes long.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
That's dumb.
I don't know. It was way too long. All of that stuff could have got done in 20 minutes.
Remember, last year, Berlin, Damian Priest and Rhea versus Dominic and Liv. That was amazing. It was so much fun. So much fun. And that was not 30 minutes. I know that. That was maybe 10, 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, it was done well. Right, it was done well. But this, they dragged out.
There's one person in that match that knows how to do his fucking job better than anybody. And that's Dom knows how to be
Yeah.
Shit eating heel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cody
But they
Rhodes.
dragged this out. They dragged this out.
Yeah, that sounds painful to me. But Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre, 3 3/4 stars, so nearly a 4-star match according to Mark.
Underwhelming only because you thought something was going to happen.
Mm.
And when nothing happened, everybody was like, that's it? That's it? No title change, no running, no heel turn, anything? Nothing? Anyone? Bueller? Hello?
Bueller.
I mean, nothing. It was so underwhelming. And it was fast. It was like 15 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes. After a 30-minute, goddamn movie from these people. And you're like, really? It was just, it wasn't a bad show again, but it was so underwhelming because you were promised so many surprises. This is gonna happen, and that's gonna happen, and none of it happened. The only surprise we got was Stephanie McMahon going into the Hall of Fame. Okay.
Why does Seal laugh? That was amazing, James. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
That was it.
Michelle McCool said that Stephanie's the greatest of all time.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I mean, come on, man. How can you argue with Michelle McCool?
I will say Stephanie is the best girl in the world, but that's a different Stephanie. Yeah. Well, so that was WrestlePalooza, but what about AEW All Out, which was on the same day? Counter programming.
Yeah.
This was the real pro wrestling show, by the way, the real one.
Ask Ricochet about counter programming.
Yeah. Counter program. I don't know the. I don't want to.
I like my idea. That Ricochet should join MJF and Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley, and they make it the Butthurt Syndicate.
The Butthurt.
Yeah, I like that. What a waste! You got Bobby Lashley. What a waste! Oh my god.
So we watched. I didn't get to see the women's match on the pre-show.
I did.
So I can't say anything about that, but I did see most of the stuff on the pre-show.
I don't even have a word. I got a sound for that match. Go ahead, next.
But Powerhouse Hobbs and Samoa Joe versus Anthony Hendry and JD Drake. He gave it 2 stars, but that match was awful. It was nothing. And Samoa Joe and JD Drake, neither guy could move. They were like so slow.
Yeah, but Joe's so beat up too. I mean, he's still beat up. I mean, how he's ever healed from anything.
JD Drake was so overweight, and he could it was
he got fat.
Yeah, well, but he wasn't in super shape before, but he was semi-athletic before. But now, I mean, he's just like so fat, and he was like, it was like not only being fat, but it was like he was fat, and then he also went to eat at a buffet, then went to the ring. So he's like full.
He was swole. He was swole.
He was like Thanksgiving slow, in my opinion. He was like Thanksgiving slow.
He went to he went to fucking Golden Corral.
Yeah.
There you go. That was horrible.
Daniel Garcia versus Shibata. Meltzer gave this 3.5 stars, which I find insane because that was also a bunch of shit that went on for like too long.
Yeah, Pedro, you weren't a fan of that match, were you?
No, did you like it?
No, not at all. Not at all.
There was it bothered me.
It's a shame too because I like Shibata, but that was horrible.
Shibata pre-injury, right? Shibata pre-nearly dying is one thing versus
Shibata of course.
Post. Yeah. But like they did a spot where he put Shibata's head between the steel steps and the ring post. And then he kicks the steps. And I know it's a perfectly safe move, okay? I'm not saying this was a dangerous move. But the idea of it with Shibata and Shibata's health histories, right? So the idea of it should be like, well, Shibata's like dead. Like that should be the end of the. There's no way he should continue, in my opinion.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
the way that's how it should have been sold. But the match kept going, and Shibata's just hitting all these moves and doing this and this.
No,
And just,
yeah, he was fine. He was fine.
he was
He wasn't about
fine.
no selling. He wasn't about no selling. There you go.
So crushed in, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes no
yeah,
sense.
I'm good.
It's not going to adversely affect me. Meanwhile,
Nah.
1989, Barry Windham punches the ring post in a losing effort to Lex Luger at Chi-Town Rumble. 1989. Yeah. In 1993, he's still taping his fist up, and they're still talking about, and they're still taking advantage of his hurt hand.
Yes.
Years later, not 10 minutes later in a shitty match, it literally became a part of his character.
It's amazing. Yeah, that's right.
That was when professional wrestling was professional wrestling.
And don't forget, Shibata is the quintessential guy that's running the LA dojo that needs money.
Word on the street is that like New Japan Strong and all that stuff is being shut down.
Yeah, it's gonna get phased out. Yeah, done.
I mean, nobody's going to it. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's doing it. So,
I mean, and like I don't know what's happening with their titles, but like Azumi was the New Japan Strong Women's Champion, and she just lost the title this morning or last night to Saya Kamatani, who's already the world champion for Stardom. So they're unifying those belts. They're phasing that thing out of the way. So
yeah,
it's a shame too.
Well, because we had New Japan, touring in America.
Yeah.
In 2018 and 2019, and then with the pandemic that got kiboshed, and then they started the Strong stuff while they could do it in one location. And then that's, then AEW came along and, helped destroy the roster. And
yeah,
I have cocaine and I have money. Pick one. Hey,
I have cocaine.
Go work for me.
I don't remember this match. I know it happened, but I just don't remember it. Hologram, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong versus Cole Carter, Griff Garrison, and Preston Vance.
Yeah. Pedro, it was there. Yeah, it happened. I mean, there was nothing worth remembering, but it happened.
Yeah, Meltzer gave it 1.5 stars. I don't remember.
You're no good.
And then right when the women's match was about to happen, they're about to do the entrances, I had to leave. But
that's good.
It's good. Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa, Queen Aminata, and Willow Nightingale versus Megan Bain, Penelope Ford, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue. Meltzer gave it 2 stars. What did you give it, James? I'm joking. You don't have to give it a star rating.
It's a shame because I like Willow Nightingale. I really like Willow Nightingale. It's just she needs to get out of there, man. She really does.
Get her in.
She does. Get her somewhere, anywhere. Put her in TNA. Get her somewhere, anywhere. It's just get her. I don't think she's. It's just not working. I don't watch it. From. That's the indication of how they're using her. No.
Well, here's the thing. You don't want her in TNA because they might decide to pair her with Steve Macklin or Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah, I know, because she's got personality for both of them.
It's Kelly Kazarian.
Yeah.
Mary Macklin.
Oh no!
Yeah, fucking NXT, Jesus Christ.
I personally don't see as much in her as y'all do. This is
I'm just saying just to get the hell out of where she's at.
But I don't see too much in her. She's always been fairly botchy and sloppy, so I don't think she's ever been that
She's
great.
a little sloppy, I agree, but she can tighten that up, man. She can. I mean, nothing that can't be worked with. Come on.
She doesn't really have much. What is her character?
She's got personality. So if you got personality,
What's her character?
you can find a character. In AEW, she has none because AEW doesn't build characters.
She didn't have character before AEW though, because we used to see her.
Did she have a character in New Japan Strong? No, right?
No.
I mean, she's just been a smile. She's just been a beautiful smile, right? She's a good. She's a good looking girl. Like she looks. She has a nice face and everything. She's a good looking girl, but she just has a nice smile. Like I've never seen a character. She just has a nice smile.
Now? Don't anybody take this the wrong way. But can't you take her and make her into a modern day version of Bertha Faye type character?
Oh, wow. Bertha Faye, Rhonda Singh / Bertha Faye.
Like you can modify the character for today.
I don't know. I don't know if that would work nowadays.
But not so over the top. Not so over the top. Just enough. Just enough.
Make her like a
but it's realistic.
Fan. Make her a diehard stan of K-pop bands. And no, I'm joking. So now we're on the main show, which I'm assuming none of us watched the main show. I just saw a bunch of clips. I just saw clips of the show, but didn't see anything. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus FTR. Meltzer gave it 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. I find that hard to believe, but
well, I mean,
yeah. Eddie Kingston and versus Big Bill, 1 3/4 stars, so not even 2 stars. Not even 2 stars. It's 1 3/4 stars.
Who?
Big Bill. Who was he in WWE? James. He was with Enzo. Big Cass. He was Big Cass.
Oh, Big Bill. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's a dumb fucking name, right? It's a dumb fucking name.
Yeah.
Big Bill.
Damn, I'd rather be Frankie Kazarian or Steve Macklin. Big fucking Bill.
Hey, okay, what's a worse name?
I'm just a Bill, and I'm sitting here.
I didn't think about that. That should be a theme song. What's a worse name, Big Bill or Jake something?
Jake something's worse.
I don't know, man. Big Bill's pretty fucking stupid. I mean,
it is. It is. It is, but it is stupid. But Jake something's horrible.
Big Bill is a jobber's name.
It is. Yeah.
It is.
Big Steve Lombardi.
Bud Landau versus
Big Bill. It does, yeah. Remember in World
It sounds like something out of the circus. See the Line versus Big Bill.
Remember in World Class?
We have a Sweetheart Pro Wrestling in the chat.
Oh, Sweetheart Pro Wrestling, welcome in.
Sweetheart Pro Wrestling, how are you?
Should change his name to Big Beautiful Bill. Yeah, Big Beautiful. No, no.
Big Beautiful Bill. No, don't do that.
Imagine his manager.
Man, put him with what's that guy's name I used to love in Preston? Shit, he came out with the MAGA stuff in right before the pandemic in AML. Preston. Shit.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you're talking about Zeus. He was in AML?
Yeah. Preston Quinn.
Preston
Quinn, yes. Man, that dude, he has one of the best. He did a brain buster on one of the guys in AML, in Davidson, South Davidson High School, I think it was, and I thought he killed the guy.
Oh wow!
Because he was a little guy in the first place. He's probably 140 pounds guy, and when he hit him with that brain buster, it looked like it just murdered him. I mean, it was one of the best brain busters I've ever seen.
It's like Brock Lesnar beating the shit out of Corey Graves. That looked ugly.
Yeah, more like the one-legged kid.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. So hey, before I go on to this next one, the night before all this, before WrestlePalooza and All Out, CML had their 92nd anniversary show, and on that show, they had MJF versus Mystico, and it was like for Mystico's mask and MJF's title, which was one of the titles in CML. The CML has like over 30 titles. I'm not even exaggerating. They have like something like 33 titles in CML. But Meltzer gave that match 5.5 stars, right? So that's the night before this. So that was in Mexico. MJF flew up to Canada. That's where this was, right? This was in Canada.
Yeah, Toronto.
So then he had a match with Mark Briscoe, and Meltzer gave that 4 3/4 stars. So basically 5 stars. So Meltzer's claiming MJF had 2 5-star matches back to back in hours of each other.
I heard somebody set somebody on fire. Is that true?
Could
yeah,
be.
they set Darby Allin on fire.
Oh yeah, no. Darby Allin set Moxley on fire.
Set Moxley. Okay.
He did.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. Okay. Professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, Meltzer is insane. Ricochet and Gates of Agony versus the Hurt Syndicate, 3.5 stars. Mercedes Moné versus Riho, 4 stars. Okada versus Takeshita versus, I almost said it the other way, Mascara Dorada. He gave this 5.25 stars. Come on. Come on. Come on, people. Come on. Moxley versus Darby Allin. He gave it 4.
Was he watching an old Okada Tanahashi match? No? Okay.
He gave Moxley Darby Allin 4.5 stars. Tony Storm versus Botchlander versus Jamie Hayter versus Thekla. He gave 3 3/4 stars. And the surprise there was Botchlander. They put the title on her.
Well, you know why they did that, right?
Why?
So Mercedes Moné could win a 10 title.
Oh, why? So Tony Storm won't job.
I don't know. I don't know. But it was Granted Statlander for a reason. I mean, I'm sure Tony Storm needed some time off after this because she's been on a run for a while now, right? I mean,
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's been on a run for a minute, so I'm sure she wanted the time off. But I mean, this sets it up perfectly to give Mercedes and a creative control the 10 title and a fake Ultimate Dragon cosplay. So it's like,
and remember, Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, said Mercedes Moné is better than Ultimo Dragon was in 1996. So.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, CTE.
Yeah, I think it's CTE is real.
CTE is real, kids.
CTE is real, boys and girls.
Don't you ever think the brain damage is not real?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Brodito versus Jet Speed versus Hechicero and Josh Alexander versus the Young Bucks. Meltzer gave it 4 3/4 stars, so basically another 5-star match, according to Meltzer. And the Adam Page versus Kyle Fletcher, he gave 5 1/4 stars. It's exhausting. It's exhausting just because it's meaningless. It's all just meaningless, like blah 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 blah. It's just a bunch
I heard that Kyle Fletcher Adam Page match was like 40 minutes long too.
I think it was like 45 minutes long or some shit like that. Let me look.
Why?
Because it's epic. They want it to be epic. I loved 90s All Japan Wrestling once upon a time back in the day. I loved it. There was a time I thought this was probably the best stretch of wrestling there'd ever been. Blah 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 blah. I wasn't really thinking, about some stuff, especially now with a lot of hindsight. I go, it was really a terrible style of wrestling. I mean, Masawa died from that style of wrestling.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
And not just that, all of those people, Kobashi, Kawada,
Yeah.
these are all broken down old men.
Broke is an understatement.
I mean,
They're beat
yeah.
down.
I mean, these are physically broken people because of this style. But one of the worst things about that whole style of the 90s All Japan wrestling is so many people loved it and it was so glorified online, right?
Yeah.
That people emulated it in the Ring of Honor and this, and it's led to this idea that super long equals epic. Super long with tons of moves is like epic. Makes it more epic, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's wrong. It's wrong. In my opinion, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
And you get people like Eddie Kingston trying to emulate Kawada, and then he's broken down too.
I'm not even sure that Eddie Kingston's had so much brain trauma. I don't even know if he knows what the hell he's doing anymore.
Yeah. It's a shame too. Once upon a time, there was something with him, and then, I mean, we saw him back when in NWA Power. He was done. He was done back then.
He was done back then when he was. I mean, he was gone for a number of years. You don't forget that he was gone for
he was in
years because he was injured.
Yeah, he was in what? He was at CZW for a long time, and he got the shit kicked out of him there.
CZW. What was that one? Chikara. He was in Chikara.
Yeah,
right. Chikara. He was in all that stuff. He was always a good promo. I'll say this: he was always a great promo.
The only Yankee to ever get over in Georgia. It was awesome. Yeah.
Okay, that match was 38 minutes long. So the Adam Page, Kyle Fletcher was 38 minutes long.
Well, did Kyle Fletcher get his wish?
Get his what?
His magnificent. Did Kyle Fletcher get his wish? For his magnificent wrestling skills? Maybe people change the channel? No? Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah. Nobody's going to change their channel. Nobody's going to change their channel because I'm wrestling. Nobody gives a shit of who you are.
Nobody knows who you are.
Because you have zero personality. You are robots.
Personality.
Go make a ham sandwich.
So Collision tonight is from Huntington, West Virginia. So since we went over that card earlier, I don't know why we went over the card, just because it was funny. But
it's amazing that that people still have wrestling in West Virginia, because it's just the state is just such a hard fucking state to drive in, man. It just is. It's just a fucking nightmare.
People, the epic wrestling thing is a big problem in my opinion, because one, it's not good for the wrestler.
I think wrestling as a whole is a big problem these days because it's just convoluted. It's done. It's a lot of this stuff is either overbooked or it's not booked correctly. It's just, it's starting. As we all talked about, man, this bubble's gonna burst yet again, and everybody's gonna get turned off from it again. And and it's happening because I'm starting to get disillusioned. I mean, the only thing I really watch on a regular basis from now on, I watch NXT religiously. If I miss a Raw SmackDown, oh well. I'm not even okay. So, I mean, it's getting to that point.
Well, really,
again.
I mean, the way I see it, I'm looking for the people who, I like. I just can't have it.
Yeah, you start rooting for individuals, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
They-
like if El Grande Americano is there, I want to see it.
Right,
If Don
right,
is there, I want to see it.
right,
Judgment Day is there, I want to see it. But
right.
I really, Cody right now he's being the face of the company, and um, he's doing whatever. But that's not compelling to me. You know,
Yeah, Sweetheart Pro Wrestling. You got that right. NXT, NXT, NXT. I'm sorry, this guy.
Zeus, you left something out. If Lola Vice is there, Zeus
well,
is.
Oh yeah, he's
gotta
yeah,
say,
yeah.
without
He's watching No Mercy tonight. Come on,
If Raquel Rodriguez is there, James is there. Yeah.
that's a no-brainer.
James is crawling around on his back, begging to be
Yeah,
on.
If Bozilla is there and she takes off her shoes, oh, James is like running into the ring.
I'm like, kick me in the face. Let's go.
It's a big problem.
It's
Yeah,
James.
but the Jews, I totally agree with you. It's starting to become about the individual. Like, I want to see this person. I don't care about the rest of the show because it sucks.
But
You know,
but the rest of the fans right now, though, I mean the greater amount of fans, that they're still interested, in the show as a whole.
right.
They're still interested in the upper card people. So
I like a good soap opera. I love a good storyline, but I mean, it's just got to be presented a little bit better. I mean, come on, guys.
Well,
So,
what's the good storyline right now?
I don't like lazy, but well, the best thing right now to me, and I can't speak for every WWE fan, but to me, I think the whole Oscar, Io, Hoti Wakari, I think that's the most fun storyline right now that's happening because you genuinely want to see is do you want Kyrie to turn on Oscar at the end of all this? Is Io going to side with Rhea? Blah blah blah. I mean, I actually want the soap opera shit. I want it. You know.
By the way, since you mentioned Io, she's gonna be wrestling in Marigold in October.
Yeah, that's kind of hot. I guess Mayu, right? Yeah. My Pedro's just wrestling your girl. What's going on? Hello. So
he loves them both. So it's
I know. I mean, he must be.
I have more of a soft spot for Mayu than because
I was gonna say I thought Mayu's your girl. Come on.
Well, no, but you would have to have followed the storylines back in the day. You would know. Yeah. You would understand more, like because they really built that first title win for Mayu.
You know what I want? I want a Black Lotus triad. I want a reunion. That's what I want. Make it happen.
I mean, there's
all the pieces are there. All the pieces are there.
Well, they're kind of there.
Yeah. Well, if they go to Marigold for that show, they'll be there, right?
EO's going to Marigold. No one from Marigold is going over yet. I mean,
you don't think Kari and Oscar might not show up on that show? Come on, Pedro.
I don't see Oscar showing up. No, because
how about Kari?
Oscar and Rossi Ogawa do not have like a good history with each other, so they don't have like a friendly sort of history. So I don't see that happening. And also, to be honest, I mean, Asuka at this point is like so much bigger than she's big. Her career in the WWE like overshadows anything she ever did in Japan by a lot.
Yeah.
At this point, I mean, she's more of a WWE star by many times over than anything at this point. So Kyrie would go back, I'm sure, because she already went back.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
But also, I mean, Kyrie and Io were both in Stardom.
Yeah, and they're part of the Freedom with Mayu.
Asuka was never in Stardom.
Asuka's never in Stardom.
Asuka was never in Stardom, right?
So she doesn't have any gratitude or allegiance to Stardom or Marigold for that matter. She's kind of.
No, she would have zero allegiance to Marigold, right? I mean, none, absolutely.
like Nane Takahashi retired last year or earlier this year, not last year, earlier this year, but she still is somewhat attached to Marigold, like in terms of training and stuff. And her and Asuka have an even worse like history than Asuka and Rossi Ogawa. So like yeah, it's just you're not going to see her in Marigold, I don't think. I mean, who knows? It's hard to say about what money's involved.
I don't care. Make Black Lotus happen. Just do it.
But yeah, you don't need Asuka for Black Lotus.
No.
Right. Exactly.
But you could have Black Lotus versus Asuka in the WWE. You can make that happen in the WWE. Yeah.
Maya would never come to WWE though, right?
It's hard to say. I don't think she would because she's
not now. I mean, because I'm sure she had a chance, right? Because I'm sure she could have jumped. I mean, I'm sure there had to be an opportunity for her to leave, and she probably just said, "No, I'm good."
The story with some people find this hard to believe, but some people don't want to leave their home country.
Like I get that. Yeah,
some people don't.
Yeah.
That seems to be the case with her. That seems to be the case with a few other people, but we'll see.
And I think you see that with certain people in. I think it just kind of. I think there's just it can happen to anybody like that. A lot of you see it in a lot of European hockey players. Like they a lot of them just want to do 10 or 12 years in the NHL and then they want to go home,
right?
Wherever they're from and play for their national team.
Yeah,
because
a lot of the players do that.
Yeah. And also like the European hockey game too is historically a lot less physical. It's a lot about finesse and
there's no crashing on the boards.
They don't have guys that are goons, that on stuff like that. So, but yeah, there's definitely people who are ready, ready to go back home or ready to stay home.
But all that too, that's going to set up the matches on Perth for Perth, right? Yeah. Because now it'll be Io and Rhea versus the Kabuki Warriors, and since you're doing Raw and Perth as well, I think you do Stephanie Rhea.
Good.
And then have Asuka interfere and have Asuka interfere and cost Rhea the title.
A Sweetheart Pro Wrestling said a lot of NXT talent doesn't even want to leave Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, you got that right.
You know why, Sweetheart Pro Wrestling? Because James Sorno's there, and they all want the beats of Jim House.
Woo!
He's gonna cut it up in the.
I thought about going to that. I thought about going to get tickets for No Mercy. I was like, nah, I pass. I can get on a train.
Go the next Full Sail or something in Orlando, man.
Yeah, no. I keep getting the email, so I'm gonna go.
Anything going on next week? Anything happening?
No, hopefully we're here. God willing.
Hopefully the Earth is still spinning.
I gotta jump through some hoops this week, and I'll be in the hamster wheel. But other than that, I should be here.
Nice.
If I'm not kidnapped by my cardiologist, then I'll be doing the show live from the hospital.
Oh,
but other than that, we're good. I still want to do it from a hospital room one of these days.
He will not do the show from the hospital.
I'll put the nurse live on air.
Get on that train. NXT PLEs are the best. So yeah, James, I know you're watching it. Zeus, are you watching it tonight?
I have $30.
Oh, it's on.
No, it's on Peacock.
On Peacock.
It's on Peacock.
Oh, I turned that off too.
Oh, okay.
Brutal. Well, we have to do something about that.
Turning it off. I told you I wasn't paying $10 a month just to watch NXT.
Yeah.
Now I can't.
NXT PLE's all the best, sweetheart pro wrestling. NXT Black and Gold PLE days, way back, were the best thing ever.
No, I can't say
That's why.
that.
That's why NXT ruled the world.
Opinions expressed by
I
James
did.
Sornar
Are greatly influenced by his fandom.
NXT Takeover were the best PLEs on the planet.
One time,
And when they get called up, he completely abandons them.
One time, James Sorno did say that Lita versus Trish from Raw was a 5-star match, and was soundly laughed at for this. But but I get it. It was the fan in him was speaking. I appreciate that, though. I appreciate that.
I was into it.
Yeah, we all have these things. I mean, it's just how it is.
Yeah. I mean, Pedro, remember that? I mean, I don't even want to call it a match. It was that first fight between Gunther and Ilya Dragunov at NXT UK.
Yeah.
So tell me that was one of the greatest things you ever seen. That was amazing.
That was a fantastic fight. Yeah. But
I mean, you couldn't even call that a match. That was a fight.
Yeah, that was.
I mean,
good.
They beat the shit out of each other.
The rematch where Dragunov won the title wasn't as good.
That wasn't even close. They didn't hold the candle.
Close, yeah.
It didn't even hold the candle. Hold the candle.
Anyways, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Who all tuned in? Echo Gates, Travel G, Sweetheart Pro Wrestling. Thank you all for.
Thank you guys.
Any lurkers that were out there, thanks for lurking and listen to us flap our gums. Next week we'll be into October. The Halloween season.
Halloween season. Halloween Havoc. All the best Halloween Havoc matches out there. Maybe.
I'm sure the WWE put them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
were saying about old takeovers. I heard that every takeover is now on YouTube. You can find every single takeover on YouTube. Yeah.
Now we're making sense.
The old
there
ones.
you go.
Find all the old ones.
About time. Do something like that.
Yeah.
This
Damn
is America. We don't make sense. We make dollars.
This America.
Oh, Zeus! They had the original War Games on YouTube from the vault.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They got 1987 and 88.
Yeah.
They got 88 from Greensboro. They got a lot.
Yeah, I saw some of that. I was like, oh, I was like, oh, now here we go.
All y'all take care. We'll catch up with y'all later.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend, peoples.
Yo.
Later.